Hey guys, it's been a while since I posted a video and here it is. March was a long month and I have been quite busy for days or weeks, so here I am now for my April journal setup. I know this video is already days overdue, but please allow me to explain throughout the video. So let's start. This is not sponsored, but as usual, I will be mostly using my favorite pens, the Pentel Energel ballpoint, which is the gray one, and the Energel needle tip, that is the blue one. To start with our cover page, on the left side, I wrote April as well as a mini calendar. For my April theme, I decided to go with stars, galaxies, and constellations. Now, in this 200 GSM Canson watercolor paper, I will create a galaxy watercolor painting. First, I brush some water on the paper as I will be using wet on wet technique. And then little by little, I will be adding different colors of paint such as blues and purples to create various layers of paint for my galaxy. Since I'm only a beginner, I believe this is a good practice for me, especially when it comes to watercolors. I discovered that when painting galaxies, there is no right or wrong ways because everything will be easy to fix and it will also be covered up with black paint later. So you just need to add the layers based on your preferences, and you can even use other colors to your liking. So going back to work, I think I have covered up most parts of the watercolor paper, and allowing the other parts to dry up, I also added more layers of blues and purples to make it darker, adding more opacity for the colors. Then lastly, I applied black paint on the topmost layer to make up the dark depth, making my work more realistic. Painting with watercolor is really unpredictable. Before adding layers, you have to make sure that the paint already dried out. Also, I was quite worried about the smooth transition of my layers of paint, especially with my black paint, and how it blended with other colors. And I think I am done for now. All I need to do is wait for the paint to dry up, then I might apply more layers later on. For a change, this time I will finish my cover page on the last part. And proceeding with the next page, let's do the calendar spread. Using my Tombow Fudinosuke soft tip, I am drawing these bars where I will be writing the days of the week. Drawing these shapes is difficult, that is why they are imperfect, I know, but I am trying my best to make them look better. Moving forward, I will let the ink dry first before I write on them. For my calendar page, this time I again decided to use my favorite calendar setup. I now call them the blocks calendar. However, I made a mistake on this part, so I am trying to cover it up with white gel pen and even tried to use gouache to hide the marks. So moving on, I made sure to use a ruler to create these boxes. By the way, the size of these blocks is 4x4, and the size perfectly fits important tasks that I need to do in specific days, and it makes it easier for me to glance at them. We are almost done with my calendar page, and I am also done writing the days of the week. And lastly, I will just be adding some dots, then connect them to create constellations. This one I think is a Big Dipper. Personally, I am really in love with universe, galaxies, and stars. And just to share with you, I joined an organization for astronomy enthusiasts back in college. I still remember our camping experience somewhere in Baguio where we had lots of fun activities that time. The one beside the Big Dipper is the Leo, and I believe next to it is the Virgo, and then down here is the Libra. I really tried my best to make these zodiac signs look alike from the pictures I saw online. So lastly, I'm just adding more dots everywhere, and we are done on my calendar spread. On to the next spread is my usual monthly logs. I am trying to keep this month set up as minimal as possible since I only had a few days preparation. I have been so busy these past few days reviewing for the online competitions of my students and also for my applications, interviews, and presentations. Also, we were quite busy at school for the preparation of our graduation. We even had picture taking of my graduating students and many more stuff, so yeah, that basically sums up my March. I think I'm gonna be busier in April until May as many more important events are coming. So I am still keeping up with my journal as it helps me plan things ahead. And finally, we are also done with my monthly goals and gratitude spread. Moving on with my journal, I decided to include trackers as I want to monitor and keep track of things. This time, I want to monitor my sleep, water intake, exercise, journaling, vitamins, and my review time. The right side is for my mood tracker. I decided that I could use one to at least minimize my stress. Journaling alone keeps away my stress. I really enjoy filling up these trackers every day or every other day whenever I remember something. And then in the next pages, as usual, is my weekly spreads. As what I keep on telling, I had little preparation, so I am keeping things as simple as possible. That way, it will be more convenient for me, especially during busy times. So I just pasted some strips of paper that I painted with black, and then I am now adding broken lines as divisions for the days of the first week of April, as well as for some notes. Then down here is a mini calendar to still keep in track of dates for this month. And that's it for this minimalist weekly spread. I might add more designs in this page soon, but I will let it be just as simple as this for now. Guys, we are not yet finished since I still need to do my cover page. Now, I'll be showing you the galaxy I painted a while ago. I made the painting darker and then left some streaks of bluish white in some parts to make it more like a realistic galaxy. I tried my best to blend the transition of each and every layer of paint for it to look really nice. And so I painted a lot more dark areas back and forth until I am completely satisfied on how it turned out. With a brush, I am randomly sprinkling white dots all over the painting, which look like stars in the dark space. Now I am just adding brighter diamond stars here and there, and we are done with the galaxy painting. Now all I need to do is to paste it on the journal and then fit it on the page by cutting up the edges. And that is it for my April cover page. Again and again, I am so thankful to all of you, especially that you made it this far of the video. By the way, if you have suggestions, feel free to leave a comment because I highly appreciate them. Please don't hesitate to like and subscribe to my channel. I will be again leaving you with this flip through, so see you again on my next video. Bye!